Great. Ronnie, you're also into NFTs. What's your opinion about them, and what do you think about the role of NFTs in the metaverse?
So I'm torn on NFT a little bit. I'll tell you where I'm torn. I'm torn because the current manifestation is just terribly bad for the environment. Well, leave it at that. I think that gets solved at some point. If you remove that for a second, you go, someone will solve that. What I think is really interesting is the idea, because many of my friends are artists. In fact, including the most famous NFT artist, people who just sold another piece for 29 million. So I've been following this closely and you know, for some years, but also watching it take off in the last year. So I've got a lot of friends in the NFT community, and I think what I like about it is it gives an artist a chance not only to make art, not only to have that art be seen, but to actually make a real living and make success, like tech founder level success from art. And then if you extrapolate that, it won't just be art, it'll be digital, whatever. Could be code, could be music, could be you build an entire digital planet and sell that as an NFT. So I think it'll give people who make digital things like some ability to make it unique and to create economic value for themselves and others. And I feel like that is an important part of this coming world, because you need some underlying economic rule set. What's also interesting about it, and what I think is really profound, is the self-sovereign nature of crypto and NFTs. And what I mean by self-sovereign, there is no one in charge other than the network scale mathematics that says this is all held together by complex math and networks. So there's, in some way, even though it's not perfect now, human corruption is less a part of it. Now, that's a bit idealistic. Hopefully that gets better and better. But crypto will allow people, regardless of country, to feel like there's maybe a stable currency. It's not completely true right now. That is beyond like the corruption of a government or an individual or a bank. It's just got so many users, the network effect and the math hold it together. So the idea of like self-sovereign democratic systems, I think, is even more important than NFT, and it's a fundamentally interesting thing. And what does that mean for how these worlds are governed and run? I think that's in counter opposition to what I call like the digital monarchies, like the big companies run by a single CEO that are worth trillions of dollars trying to build their own kingdoms as metaverses and Xverses. I feel like the fight against that is this democratic, open, self-sovereign systems that NFT and crypto hint at. So I feel like this is going to be really interesting. Like, are we all like serfs under some digital monarch, or do we break free and have these autonomous, self-sovereign systems, and everyone has their own world, and these worlds cooperate, and work and life and even governance of countries changes because of that. So I feel like there's really radical things that are in play here.